Hey there folks, and welcome back to the Gamer's Grotto. Tonight we're going to be playing some more of Alan Wake 2 on the PS5. Where we last left off, we were playing as Saga, and we were at the Coffee World amusement park, from what I remember correctly. So we're going to hop on back into that save and continue where we last left off. Yeah, okay. Investigate my trailer. So we need to go... So hold on. Do we... Let me look at my inventory for a sec. Trailer park key. Okay. So we just need to do a straight run through of... We just need to do a straight run through the amusement park into... the trailer park. So the other end of the amusement park to the trailer park. And that'll take us over to Saga's trailer. Alright. Need to find the exit of this damn place. Nope. Nope. I think it's down here. Yes. Okay, so this is the problem with this theme park, is it's so stupidly laid together. I think this is the exit over here. Yes, alright, finally. There we go.
The page said I'd run into a cultist here. On your toes, Saga.
Got anything to go in the fuse box? I don't think we do. No. What do we got for charms, though? Adds 1 charge to Saga's flashlight. Saves you from death, but shatters in the process. We've already got one of those. Attack stagger enemies more often. I think, given what we will be coming across, that seems more prudent. No. And then saves you from certain death again. Alright, so get over there. I think we can get rid of one of these trauma pads. We don't need both. In here, that'll free us up at least 1 slot. What? Why did you separate those? Alright, let's add 1. There. Alright. Now, for those of you who don't know, they added in a New Game Plus mode to Alan Wake 2, I think like a day after the Game Awards. So what that does is, there's a new game mode called, God, I think it's called like Final Draft or something like that. and that's New Game Plus. But the difference is, unlike other New Game Pluses, this one adds deleted content. So I do urge those of you who've beaten Alan Wake 2 to give New Game Plus a try, because not only does it add the New Game Plus elements, you keep all your guns, all that kind of shit, which you can access at your first shoebox that you encounter in the game, but you will also get new content, new cutscenes, new dialogue, all that kind of stuff, because New Game Plus adds a director's cut, if you will, to the game, where a lot of deleted content that was removed from the main story is implemented into the New Game Plus mode. Torin Odin.
Must not drink the water or take a bath ever again. Moonshine. Only drink the moonshine, brother.
Don't look like cultists.
That's not helping. I don't feel like myself. Don't know how to fight it. We're too old now.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the Anderson trailer.
What? Sweetie pie, right on time. Like we were just saying, it's not true. The lies to hurt you and make you weak. Don't believe a word. They believe because deep down, they want to be told what to think. We're different. Rebels! You must stop it before it turns real. Don't be part of the story. Make the story. Stop the hell of it!
These old drunks don't seem affected by the horror story like the other locals are. Do they know what's happening here?
How do you know about the story?
Same as you, of course, sweetie pie. We are family. The Andersons. Vikings. Gods. It's so good to finally see you, Saga. I am your great uncle Odin, and this is your long-lost Murfrag, Tor. Sarasota. He is your grandfather, and I am the All-Father.
Just as crazy as everyone else. Just as caught in it. I need to stay focused. I need to check out the trailer.
You.
Alright, so we got more stuff to put up on our board.
I need to open the safe. What's the combination?
People hate the puzzles, Zulma. Why not just use keys? People love the puzzles, Yaku. Only very smart people can think up good puzzles. Just look around and you will find the answer. Dedicated staff will be rewarded.
The combination to the safe is somewhere in the gift shop.
Okay, that's an old, yeah, that's old. We've already opened the safe in the gift shop. So I think we're done here. Alright, so let's talk to Tor and Odin.
Looks like you two have had a bit too much fun.
She sees right through us, bro. She has the power. This calls for a fucking celebration. Our little Saga all grown up and finally home. Sure, we've had a few sips. Just a taste. The famous Anderson moonshine. Oh, the nectar of the gods. You want some?
No thanks. Your name is Anderson?
Same as you, kiddo. Thor Anderson, Odin Anderson, the old gods of Asgard. That's our band. You are Saga Anderson, goddammit. A Viking goddess.
I like the sound of that.
Tor, Odin, Saga. All Norse-inspired. Plus the same last name. A coincidence? Did the horror story change their names to match mine?
Have you seen any strange people in deer masks?
I haven't drunk enough for that yet. You can see all sorts of wonderful things when you make your way down the bottle. Even more so with just one eye.
Okay, never mind. So, do you know where the Anderson trailer is?
Right behind us. We've been looking after it since you left.
Uh-huh. Thanks for your help.
Anytime, kiddo.
I just noticed that Tor has a Poets of the Fall.
Do you think we missed Audie's show? Who cares?
On his
That
vest.
depressing tango shit is bad for your head, bro. Too much truth in it. Drags me down. Hero's tango is uplifting. Music for the soul. Oh, fucking hell. What time is it? Gotta head back to the bus soon, brother. The Rusky is itching to leave us behind every chance.
Alright, sorry about that. It looked like I had lost connection, but I didn't.
Mom wants to stay
Okay.
on our good
So Poets of the Fall is the actual band that pretends to be Old Gods of Asgard, which we will encounter later on into the story. They're an actual band, Poets of the Fall. They're from Finland, I believe. And they have been both featured in Alan Wake 1 and 2. It's just kind of funny that they have... So, Tor and Odin are supposed to be two of the band members from Poets of the Fall, but basically Old Gods of Asgard. It's just kind of cool to see the Poets of the Fall logo on his vest. Alright, so we need to go into our trailer, which is right here. And just search around inside.
Reeks of booze. Addressed to me. From years ago. Wake was right. The horror story is changing reality. Not just people's memories. This card has Mom's handwriting.
So she owes bills to power companies. Which... Okay.
A pun book from Ilmo. Are we close in the story? That might explain some of his behavior. Did I leave the Bureau in this fictional reality?
Agent Anderson, our deepest condolences for your loss. The Bureau knows it's an incredibly hard time for you. I personally can assure you we are committed to your well-being and will allow the time needed for your recovery from this tragedy. The FBI is here for you. We'll be ready to welcome you back to work as soon as you're ready. We could really use that insightful mind of yours, so we hope to see you back in our ranks soon. Warm regards, Supervisor Special Agent Stacy Marrow. Wait, is that all that's... Is that all that was in here? Yeah, okay. So let's check out Logan's room. Maybe the bathroom as well. Nothing in here.
Everything here reminds me of Logan. This could be her room. This is getting too real. Too personal. The Nordic Tales book Mom gave to Logan when she was little. Bon. Logan used to love her music. Logan's junior agent certificate. So cute. My newfound relatives. Cozy with the cult of the tree. And that's the clicker. In the hands of the cult, just like the page promised. Carnival and Knights. That's the motorcycle club the Koskela brothers are in. I'll take Odin and Tor up on their offer and visit their nursing home. Right after I find this biker workshop. No. It's not true. It's just a fucking story. It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine. Fuck. She's at school. David. I'm in the story and it's coming true. Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with the horror story. But he said there's still time to stop this. That he can stop this with a clicker.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David? Is Logan okay? Call me back as soon... Mulligan is a cultist? What the fuck is going on here?
Before we follow him, I feel like we missed something in that trailer. I feel like there was more to grab in there. In Logan's room. I might be wrong. Well, there's still more to see, but nothing more to grab by the looks of it. Okay. I was wrong, so let's go chase Mulligan here, because we kind of need him. Or what he has, rather.
The cult of the tree.
Thornton too? God damn it. And now they're all taken? The headline about Logan wasn't real. Don't think about it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this.
Pastrami sandwich.
This is the workshop from the photo with the cultists. This is where they had the clicker. If it's still here, I need to find it. That's a good deer.
Hey, stop right there. The shape stumbled out of the dark toward Deputy Mulligan. Thornton was doubled over, coughing. A chunk of cold pastrami caught in his throat. Bring it, fucker! Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked the pastrami out of his windpipe, opened fire with his partner. The monster fell. They kept shooting. The thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree. Not one tree. A forest. Secret knowledge in a deer mask. A last line of defense. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Bright Falls' fucking finest. They crept over, pulling out their flashlights. The horror. This is Monica from the tackle shop. An innocent woman. Thornton's pastrami came back up.
The photo proved the cult had the clicker. Tor and Odin were in it too. Worth following up on later. No, that is not going on the board.
So it's always good to raid as much as we can, just because we don't know. I mean, we do. Well, I know what we're going to be fighting, but yeah, it's always good to have as much ammo and shit on you as you can, especially when you're taking down the Taken. So got a computer here with emails, which we will read here. So lock combination.
So
Hey,
is Alan awake yet?
is Alan awake yet? There's a lot involved. You missed a lot of
Face
this
orange biting
story.
nails. Face orange biting nails.
Hey, always asleep. How you doing? And hey, Stu. You missed a lot of the story, Stu. Yes and no. I don't really want to say anything because you'll find out. But yeah, I can't say anything. I really, I really can't. As much as I would like to, I can't say anything. It'll spoil the game. Hey Olmo, I can't find the new door lock combination. Look inside the smiley coffee cup doesn't help me. Yako. Elmo Koskala, Sauna Night. Thanks everyone for your valuable input. I'm assuming that means Saturday Sauna Night is on. Sauna is good for the body and good for the soul. You may not like it, but it likes you. And all condiments are welcome, of course. Ilmo. Sauna Night, Marvin Williams. Ilmo, ignore Fred. He doesn't have what it takes, and he's wrong about ketchup too. It's obviously chili mayo or nothing. Marv. Sauna Night, Fred Jones. Not everyone enjoys frying themselves to death, Ilmo, and who would pick mustard over ketchup? Fred. Sauna Nights. Hey, hello, fellas. I suggest we start a regular sauna night now that the old place is working again. What's the best time for it? How about a classic Saturday night session? I'll bring the sausage and mustard, but bring your own beer. Ilmo. Floatworks. The Deerfest floats are eating up our space. Try to keep things neat and tidy around the workshop, okay?
Hello, Grotto. How are you?
How am I? I'm doing good, Lewis. How you doing? I can't find my tools. I can't even find my left hand, even though it's attached to me. But I will find my boot up somebody's ass if you all keep making a mess. Ilmo. What a nice boss. Paycheck. Hi, Uncle Ilmo. I hope you're well. Charlene and I still haven't received our paychecks from last month's Coffee World promo work. Are you sure you sent them? Could you double check? Maybe they slipped through the cracks. Also, Charlene wants me to tell you that her suit still smells weird.
I thought you said food up somebody's ass.
Food? No. They're not that crazy. Stop it.
That boss is a bit invasive.
Stop it, from Yako to Kalevala Knights. This is your final warning to stop taking the OOP out of the assembly hall. You want to get drunk in the workshop? Fine. But the OOP is for ritual use only. You idiots are worse than my kids. Stash the stashes. From Ilmo to Kalevala Knights. Hello, I've seen some of you place our stashes in the open. Please don't do that, you rascals. Alright. So we need the combination for this lock to get in here. Now the interesting thing is the combination is actually very simple. So if we go into this room here, there's our combination, starting from the top to the bottom. So up and down arrows, tilted and straight on. So we put that into the lock and we get that door open.
Locked. They must be in there. There has to be a way to get this lock open.
Alright.
This is the cult's hideout. Their headquarters, even?
More arrows. I can always use those for my crossbow.
There's a basement.
I do want to get rid of that fuse, though. I never use the, not fuse, sorry, the, flares. I never use them in combat. I see no need. They're useless to me. We got a lot of evidence over here, though. That light switch you found washed up at the lake is not junk. It's fucking important. Trust me on this. From now on, whenever we catch a target, we're going to cut out its heart, stick this thing inside, and flick it. I know it sounds weird, but just trust me. It'll be like a ritual. This is going to work. Okay.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Definitely don't sound insane.
This will be handy. That's it.
I marked the map like you asked. That's all the stash is, by our last count. Locked and loaded and ready to go.
This is the cult's process. Their ritual.
The ritual for taken. Surround the target, subdue them, use hammer or other blunt object. Restrain them. Carve out their heart, recite the words, put the clicker into their chest, flick the switch 2 times to make sure it works. Remember, floodlights on tripods. We need to see what we're doing. Always work in pairs. So that's what they were doing with Nightingale at the beginning of the game. They were trying to get rid of the Taken from Nightingale. That makes sense. So they weren't actually murdering... Well, I mean, he was already dead anyway.
The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders.
Read, to whoever has been sabotaging lake house equipment, stop it. If you're looking for ways to help the cult, this is not it. Unless bringing the feds down on us is what you consider helpful, in which case you can fuck right off. Stay away from the FBC, and if you see them poking around again, report it to the Grand Master.
The Nightingale ritual wasn't completed.
Everyone, please read. I'm not trying to play the blame game, but we cannot let random tourists walk right into one of our rituals. We were stopped before we got to use the clicker. Hell, the lights weren't even set up yet. It's unacceptable. So let's look at the learnings. We need to be faster with our setups. We need to be 100% positive someone is on lookout duty. Communication, communication, communication. Slip-ups like this are why we have FBI agents snooping around, which is not great. I'm only being harsh about this because I know we can do better. So they're trying to perform a ritual to get rid of the Taken, but I don't know if that would ever... I think their ritual is pretty stupid, to be honest.
This is one weird cult.
Yeah, just a bit. We are the cult of the tree. We watch in the night. I see it now. This is our mission. Make the woods scary again. It's a tree, a spruce tree. Keep them out, keep them safe. Together we are a forest. Cult of the tree. Okay.
Rose. She's that waitress from the diner.
They're spying on Rose? 6:35 leaves home in car. 6:46 arrives at Odile. This is stupid. 9:44 a.m. spills a cup of coffee. Why is that necessary to write down? Stares at ceiling fan for approximately 50 seconds, smiling. Okay. Stops at pier and writes a notebook, stares at clouds and becomes upset, shaking her head and speaking up at the sky. She sounds like an idiot. Which she is, honestly. Watches TV, cooks dinner, macaroni and cheese. Why is all this important? I understand spying on somebody, but why do you care what they're making? Goes to bed, reads the Southern Stop, turns off. Cool. That was amazing. What the fuck? Observation report. Subject to the cult of the tree. Summary. Intermittent surveillance of the paracriminal group known as the Cult of the Tree shows that their operation is limited to a small area of Washington state. The group is reported to be made up of dedicated individuals equipped with only common tools. Overall, level of organization is low. Overall comprehension of redacted is low. Our assessment yielded a category orange risk status. Further inquiry should be made as to the exact details and sources of their knowledge regarding paranatural elements. Investigation Unit recommends the Cult of the Tree be kept under permanent surveillance, with preparations made for the group's arrest and seizure of assets. See file 85-21-1027 for the full report and recommended action. Summary and full report to be forwarded to Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont at the... What? To Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont at the Cauldron Lake Research Site, as both operate in a shared area. Addendum. Recommended action downgraded to continued intermittent surveillance. No arrest due to prioritization of resources. Okay. What's that other thing? Hold up. You were right, those sneaky fuckers are watching us, and our level of organization is fine. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Alright. I think we're done here. I think we've gathered enough evidence. Let's go to our board, shovel our evidence on the board, and we'll head down into the basement. So, report on Rose Marigolds. So we'll put that down there. Drug-fueled scribbles on the origin of the cult triangle symbol. That goes... cult symbol right there. Cultist note about ritual being interrupted. Ritual.
Nah.
There we go. Cultist note admonishing members sabotaging FBC equipment. So, the FBC is from another Sam Lake game called Control. FBC stands for Federal Bureau of Control, and they're involved in basically paranormal stuff. I can't really say too much without giving away the story of Control, which I don't want to do because we're going to be streaming that at some point too. But basically all of the games tie into each other. Alan Wake, Max Payne, Quantum Break, and Control. They're all tied in. They're all set in the same universe.
No.
I don't know where that would go. Cult psychology? Really? That's the last place I would have thought. No detailing the steps of the cult ritual. Cult ritual. Alright. Email saying the OOP should stay in the assembly hall. Oh, are you stuck on a fucking chair, really? Oh, Jesus Christ.
A fuse. I can use this to get the Espresso Express working.
Do a manual save here.
A creepy basement. Shit. Hey! Freeze! That's the clicker. They're playing with me. I was so close.
I don't feel so well all of a sudden.
What? What do you mean you don't feel so well all of a sudden?
It's spooky in it, M8.
There was an
no.
overlap here.
No. No.
Graveful was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker, left
My
his
bot
monster here to stop her.
There's an overlap here. Like there was at Cauldron Lake.
My bot laid that.
Mulligan and
My
Thornton and
bot
White
made.
Nightingale.
My bot made that
robot
so.
sucks.
Waiting.
Yeah, I was
And a
about to
parade
say.
float is the key.
My bot made that so less over dramatic than what it was. Like, you made it sound like Oscar award winning material, and then the bot says it, and it's like, yeah, no. Okay.
A taken is upstairs.
It's not even close.
This was a trap.
Huh.
Alright, so we'll do a manual, quick save on that. But I will say, Stu, that Alan Wake 2 is far better than Alan Wake 1. It's not... it's so much better. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just the story, the writing's so much better. The fact that they've incorporated live action with CGI and done it so well is amazing. There's a segment coming up in a while, a live action musical segment, which also is incredible.
Alan wakes up and scratches his balls.
Yeah, that's nice, bro. Don't know who you are, but
Alan
thanks
Wake
for
2
your
got me pregnant.
witty conversation. Alright, so the fuck is up with the YouTube app, man? It's fucking YouTube just gets worse and worse all the fucking time. It's a fucking joke. Alright, so let's continue on.
YouTube is a cesspool, isn't it?
Okay.
It's
Gots too.
Parade float.
it's shit for creators. I will say this, but it's not as bad as Twitch. Twitch is worse. Twitch is a lot worse, actually. But YouTube is starting to get there, and that's because the creators of YouTube don't give a flying fuck about anything.
Is this the parade float the page mentioned?
The overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting
See,
the
so
float.
that's
Art was the
CGI.
key.
Or no, that's
It
live
had the power
action.
to let Saga in.
At Cauldron Lake, giving the poem and the heart to the witch sign.
So,
Open the overlap.
He
Here,
incorporates...
it's a parade float.
And he does this a lot
it's
in the
incomplete.
game, and he did this a lot in Control too. I like how he incorporates full motion video over CGI, and does it so well, especially in certain scenes. There's a lot in Alan Wake 2 that is just masterfully done compared to Alan Wake 1. Alan Wake 1 is just...
So this is the Koskela Brothers parade
it's
float.
like...
Looks like only 4 pieces are missing. The mask is the only one without a location listed.
Shut up, Saga. Let me click.
Gift shop. Easy. Espresso Express. Got it. Fair Trade Fun Zone. I can't make out what it says.
That's fine. I know where to get all this shit. I don't need your help.
This is one disturbing parade float. I don't hear any haunting laughter.
This is the only thing I don't like about the game, is that
Not
you have
sure
to...
what Puko means, but it looks like the knife is missing. How come one of them is wearing a mask and the other isn't?
So, the one thing I hate about this game is that you have to let your character know what to do, even though you know what to do. It's really stupid, and
Stabbing. Again and again.
I get why he does it, but to make it more realistic, but it's so dumb. It's like, I already know what I have to do. I don't need... I could just go and do it right now, but it's not letting me because it wants me to let Saga know what to do. So now I gotta put all these on the board so that Saga grows a brain and realizes what we need to do.
Ugh.
No, it don't. That's where it was supposed to go. Remove skull mask. Skull mask.
The float killer isn't wearing a mask.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe he needs one. Is missing a soundtrack? Should the characters be moving? I figured out what the float is missing.
Oh, did you? How nice. Elmo's Motorcycle Club. Elmo.
Makes sense.
I never understood this. This is... Oh, well that one's... okay. Logan's fictional room contains her actual mementos. It would be the
Think
overlap.
Saga.
It's not the dark place. Dark presence? No.
Doesn't make sense.
I don't even think this is supposed to go on this board. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, story of change reality. That makes sense. And I never understood this page. Like, it always says for later all the time. That's one I never understood. Oh, we got 2 people to profile. What? Alright.
The materials listed for the parade float mention a mask. Where is it?
Poor Mocha Moose. He never failed to amuse me. Now we know, Ilmo, there is such a thing as too much coffee. Mocha will live on in a place of honor. He lost his head. Mulligan and Thornton had one job.
Mulligan and Thornton must know where the moose skull mask is. Mulligan and Thornton were fine earlier. How did this happen?
A terrible mistake. Shadows crept over Mulligan and Thornton.
Shadows on their faces, filling the shape of them.
Bright Falls fucking finest. Shitty pastrami sandwich.
Mulligan and Thornton became like Nightingale. Mulligan and Thornton are members of the cult. Who's the leader?
Brains leaking out like milk. The thrill of domination.
Not one tree. A forest. The word.
A secret like this doesn't die.
There is more than one leader. The mask is missing. Where is it?
The dead brought back to life. The crown of the Grand Master.
Moose steak is never a mistake. Just get it fucking done.
They know where it is. I know they know. Where is the mask?
Go ahead and bleach it. We'll bow to him.
The maw of the crumbling well. Show the bitch who's boss.
The moose mask is at the Huatari Well, in Coffee World.
How did they get my mother-in-law so perfectly?
Like I did in Cauldron Lake.
What are
The
you
well,
talking about?
here in Coffee World.
The
I know
skull?
the moose skull will be there.
The moose skull is your mother-in-law? Well, that makes sense.
Now I need to bring the mask to the float.
The voice isn't the horrific images.
Horrific images? It was just images of people standing. What are you talking about? There was no horrific images.
The moose skull goes here, obviously.
Alright. So we got that. Voice in the well is in that one area. Knife is from the gift shop. And the ride has the machine part we need. So...
There was like red hallucination stuff. I saw it.
Are you sure
I'm hallucinating again.
Are you, I was about to say, are you sure that your sushi isn't gone bad? Okay. Nah, well, maybe there was red stuff. I don't know. I don't remember. Honestly,
I guess a toy knife will do.
I played this game so much. I must have played this like at least 100 times. It's literally one of my favorite games of 2023. So I never get bored of it. It's just so well done. Okay, so we need to go this way. What am I hearing? Sounds like footsteps. I thought at first it was the flag, but I don't think it is. Oh, there we go. That's why. There's a taken down here.
Gruesome ritual murder!
Ah, fuck off. His laugh. This is supposed to be a theme park for kids? Like, what the fuck, man? The Koskela brothers are fucking weird, man. Like, totally weird. How is this aimed at kids? This looks like something out of a fucking horror movie, which, I mean, ironically, makes sense. Alright. So we got the tape. We got the knife. We got this. We just need the one part, and that's from... trying to think where that ride is. It's down here. No, for... Alright. Espresso Express, yes. So we put the fuse in the fuse box. Ride is powered up. Anything in there? No. Let's turn this bad boy on.
There we go. Now I just need to stop it in a position that will let me get to that circuit board down there.
Yep. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Motherfucker. Alright. Really? Is that the only spot to get off? I think it is. Yeah. Well, that's good. We might be here for several hours.
I'm an expert in spots to get off.
Okay, Leisure Suit Larry.
This game is so good.
Yes, it is, Joshua. By the way, thanks for joining in tonight. I hope you're doing well. I always promote both you and Stu on my channel. I always promote your channels.
Good thing no one was writing that.
Yes,
The funny thing
like
is
me.
that adventure game hotspot means if you ironically LOL.
Oh, we got another note from Alan Wake, which is not important enough to read, apparently. Yeah, that's that ride shouldn't be doing that, but whatever. We got it. We got what we need. Really? Two of you? Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be clipping like that. Alright. Let's get all of our parts into this idiotic
Hey
float.
Stu, where are those pictures?
A little something to get those arms moving.
Do I even want to know?
Some creepy laughing for atmosphere.
Yeah, Stu, where are those pictures that you promised him from your, that laugh is so...
Block that article.
There's your knife.
Here we go. We have now activated...
Okay, Saga. Let's get the clicker from these assholes.
We've now activated the overlap. If you have seizures from flashing lights, well, you're dead now. This is...
What the hell? Where am I?
You're in the well, obviously. You idiot. You just went down it. Not very bright, are you, lady? Climbs down a well, then asks where she is. Another page. Anything else in here to pick up? Ooh. No. Okay. Wait. Yeah, no. I don't think the sauna has anything either. Alright. Good to go. This is a boss fight coming up, by the way. So yeah, we're going to be fighting Mulligan and Thornton. How much ammo do I got? Only 4 bullets. Fantastic. That's just what I need to fight Mulligan and Thornton. Let's see if we can upgrade our shit.
My first ever prank on Casey.
Don't care.
A true classic.
Alright. Deals increased damage to enemies that are stunned, blinded, and kill an enemy for restore health. The amount of... okay. Let's do the increase in magazine
Saga had
size.
lost count of how many shots she'd fired, but she was sure it must have been more than she had in her magazine. And yet, she'd not run out of ammo. As if the magazine had grown to fit more bullets. She fired again.
Good to know. What do we got for crossbow? Fires 2 bolts before needing to be reloaded. Yeah, let's do that one.
Saga realized the crossbow could hold 2 shots at the same time. Had she just not noticed before? Or had the weapon changed somehow? Like in a dream?
And that leaves us with 1 upgrade point. Alright, so let's let's head back into the real world. As a matter of fact, we should probably reload that crossbow with 2 bolts. Okay.
It grew inside them. Monica from the tackle shop.
It's cold. I'm tired. Logan? Logan! I'm here! Mom! Logan!
Yes, because Logan is totally down this well. It's definitely not the darkness leading you somewhere.
The story is trying to take Logan. I can still stop this. I need the clicker.
I can guarantee you that the story hasn't done anything to Logan.
Anderson tricked. He has it now.
Wake? I saw him this way in the other overlap.
Yep. That's how he communicates from the dark realm.
It's a loop. Just like before.
It's not a loop. You are incorrect. Alright, think there's anything new in here since last time. I'm not even going to try looking in the sauna. There's never anything in there. Let's see, let's continue on.
I was in the middle of filming a video, but fine. I'll take some pictures now. I finally cleaned up this shithole.
I thought you were supposed to be watching my stream. See? This man, I swear to God. Can't do anything properly.
Nightmare.
Well, I guess I'm not going down the well. Hell yes. If I'm lost in the woods with some demons attacking me, I definitely want to listen to Audie sing.
Don't tell me you didn't just see that.
Oh, the jump scare things? Is that what you're talking about? You're talking about the things that flash on the screen quickly? Yeah, they're jump scares.
We can do both. Yes.
Yeah, they're jump scares. I actually like them. I think they're cool. They're like live action video, FMV, or full motion video segments. They're all throughout the game. It's of characters in the game. So those were of, I think the sheriff, one of the sheriffs, and the other one was of a character who we're going to meet later on. Both are taken it are possessed by the Taken. See, he's overlapped live action video over. That's what I'm saying. Like this game is very well done. So he overlaps live action video with a CGI background. So it's almost like reality is bleeding into the game world. It's really cool. I like how this game has been done. And it's really neat because it just shows what this engine is capable of. The what's it called? The Northlight engine, which is exclusive to Remedy. It's their own engine, and it's pretty powerful. It's up there with Unreal Engine 5 in terms of the power it's capable of. That's it? That's all that was here? Really? Okay. So we'll be... We'll be fighting Mulligan and Thornton soon, the bosses, in this location. It's an interesting boss fight because of what you have to do to defeat them. It can be annoying, which is why I should probably heal before I end up fighting them. I should probably heal now. So we'll use one of my painkillers. I love how she just downs the bottle. That doesn't give me full health, so let's consume another one. Yeah. By the way, don't do this at home. Don't down an entire bottle of painkillers. That's generally won't help your case, especially if you're injured. It'll just kill you. Live action video of Audie. I do like how they do the live action video overlaps. It's very cool. We have... No, not yet. Alright. So I was wondering if we were at the fight yet with Mulligan and Thornton, but it doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Soon.
Going down.
I don't know why you can't climb down with a flashlight in your hands. Like, I mean, you're an FBI agent. Certainly you were trained on how to do that.
Still trapped?
Trapped how? What does that mean?
Enough of that. And again, I doubt there's anything in here. It's always worth a quick look, because you never know if they have ammo in here for us. And ammo is always good, especially if I get it for this double-barrel shotgun. Because that thing packs a punch, and that'll help tremendously in taking down Mulligan and Thornton. What is that sound? Oh, that was the music. Okay. I thought it... Okay. That was a weird... Oh, please be loot. Well... Fucking hell, are you kidding me? Alright, so I don't need a trauma up. Those take too long to heal with, so let's put that back. What was the other thing she picked up? Arrows? Oh, another trauma. Okay. I don't need the trauma shit at all. Absolutely pointless. The painkillers are your best thing if you're injured, because the silly thing is this game uses some animation styles which are odd. Like so the trauma the trauma band-aid thing up here, the trauma pad. The animation when she uses it, she peels it open and then places it on her, and then she gets healed. Which takes time, especially if you're fighting. Whereas with the painkillers, you just toss them back and throw away the container. And then the first aid kit is even worse. The first aid kit, when you use it, she like literally places it on the ground, then kneels down, then opens the container, then takes the stuff out of the container and uses it, then closes the container. And that all takes time. And if you're being attacked by an enemy, you don't want to use that because you're going to get killed. I applaud his sense of realism in these games, but sometimes it doesn't work to your advantage. Okay, enough with the laughing, guys. I get it, it's funny. Fucking hilarious.
This will stop them.
We have to destroy all of these. Without being killed, preferably. This motherfucking... Kidding me right now? Alright. We need to heal. Preferably before this motherfucker comes back.
There. Next time they won't be coming back.
Alright. That's what we need to do. We burn away all of those lights, which causes them to not be able to respawn. 22 bullets, holy shit. Hell yeah, we're good. You're just up there. Alright. We're good. Just need to get a clear shot.
Saga Anderson, listen.
Wake?
I've been tricked. Scratch wrote. I tried to fix the story, but has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? You're already out. So is Scratch.
We're making progress. I wrote to be the story's hero. Save her family. Save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes, you know it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did you put my family in the horror story? I keep seeing him in overlaps, but he's already out. Are these visions coming from the past, when he was still trapped in the dark place? I have the clicker. I can stop this nightmare.
Alright, so we made some progress here. let's continue on.
Wake said he could use the clicker to undo the horror story. I need to get back to Bright Falls, to Casey and Wake. I should check in with Casey.
We need to go out the exit, which is right here. Just get out of this goddamn stupid theme park. Alright, so we need to go to...
Come on, Casey.
Our car, which is just down the street.
No answer. David.
Just no answer.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David, can you call me back, please? It's urgent. Please. Why isn't David answering? Is Logan all right? How does this all work? Has the horror story already gotten her?
Ooh,
We
no,
should know.
That's not where I need to... wait a minute. I just remembered there's
a... I should look around. See where the water was hiding.
Ooh. Come here, motherfucker. Ow. Anybody ever teach you not to claw at faces? Is that it? No more wolves. Saga makes a good point. Let's do that actually. Let's explore now that the flooding is gone. That sounds like a really smart idea. Because when the flooding's there, you can't reach certain areas. But after you kill a boss, the flooding, the water goes away. Because the darkness is kind of from Cauldron Lake. So now that the flooding is gone, we are able to enter all of these trailers, which we were not able to enter before. So let's check these out. Starlight Symphony. In space, no one can hear you sing. Looks like somebody's making a comic. A literal space opera, a sci-fi musical with an alien love triangle, murder mystery. Aliens meets Rear Window. Sunshine meets The Sound of Music. Musical parts drawn in black and white, negative colors, singing and rhythm, and rhyming. Rhythm is visual. Break the fourth wall, go all out. This is going to be my best work yet. Okay then. Cut himself off the air. What a great radio DJ. I love him. He's fantastic. We need more DJs like that just shut up and cut themselves off the air. What is with everybody in Moldy Pizza? I mean, come to think of it, they're probably all taken, so that makes sense. Yeah, if they're all taken, they're not gonna... Their food's gonna be... Because when you're taken, you're not going to exactly be wanting to eat pizza. Alright. Let's get out of here. Wasn't anything there. Ooh, dolls. That means that there is a puzzle coming up.
More of those rhymes.
All right. The old fisherman had great luck. His catch at sea was beyond belief, but the hungry guest found relief in the fisherman's bountiful truck. Truck? Yeah. Okay, so the old fisherman had great luck. His catch at sea was beyond belief. Fisherman... Do I have a fisherman doll? I don't think I do. I got a wise elder doll. Would that be considered the fisherman? The hungry guest found relief in the fisherman's bountiful truck. Hang on. No. Let's try this. Wise elder doll.
Okay.
That's it. All right. That's what I needed. Okay.
What the hell?
Now, as you can see, a fish trail has manifested. We'll just follow the fish trail and it'll lead us to what we just unlocked. As soon as we get rid of this taken.
I can use this charm on my bracelet.
About to go. Espresso. Dried up.
I don't think there's a lockbox here. We can just open that with a screwdriver. No? Really? We need a specific key, which we don't have. Okay. Unless... this we should be able to open with a screwdriver. Alright. Maybe just look around in here and see if we can find a key. This computer. Please respond, Megan. Just let me know you're okay, please. I miss you. I don't need to know where you are, just that you're okay. Just reply to me. You owe me that much. From Tony Tenenbaum, the keys. Hey, I moved the keys somewhere the flooding can't wash them away. The spot might be a bit harder to reach, but I'm sure you can get your hands on them just fine. Tony. That doesn't help. Graphic novel idea from William Portman to Joel Skarsgård. Mr. Skarsgård, thank you for your proposal. Starlight Symphony sounds like a wonderful project and a very creative idea. However, our publishing house will unfortunately have to decline at this time. We wish you all the best in the future. Keep dreaming. Best regards, William Portman. Alright. To figure out where this damn key is, though. Obviously, it's not going to be inside the apartment. It's probably outside on like a roof or something. As you said, out of view where the flooding is. Normally, I would just kept it in the...
Keep dreaming doesn't sound too nice.
He means it in a positive way. He means it like keep dreaming up ideas.
Another one of those cult boxes.
He didn't mean it like keep dreaming. Out of the way of the flooding. See, and again, normally if I had a key that I wanted to keep away from a flooding, I would keep it inside of the trailer. I wouldn't hide it on like a roof or something. That just seems like a terrible idea. If it's even on the roof. I've never been able to find this key. Why is... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend too much time looking for it either. Freaking hate these wolves, man. They just like spawn in. Ooh. Can always use one more of those. Yeah, see, it wouldn't be there. Yeah, I think we're just gonna move on. I can't figure out where he put this key. My first instinct is on a roof, but first of all, there's no ladders anywhere. If it was on a roof, I don't know how I'd be able to reach it. Yeah, because you can't even use... Yeah, it wouldn't... It's not up in the... Alright, let's just carry on our way. So we're going to go to the lighthouse. We'll do an auto-save. My first watery visit. I'm staying near the Lighthouse Trailer Park at a nice little spot just off the road. It's very quiet here during the day. At night, not so much.
At Steve's Game Reviews, hello.
I've never been too nervous and can sleep through an earthquake, but here, I don't know. Something just feels off. The animals act weird. They're restless at night, making weird noises, and running away. And I could swear I hear someone moving around, circling. I'm going to give it one more night and then move on. They were probably killed by a Taken. Given the fact that their clothes are left behind and shit. They're probably dead. Or possessed.
The Game Awards music video from Alan Wake 2.
Right? Wasn't that amazing? I might show a little bit of that to Stu before I end the stream tonight. So he can see it, because I think he'd get a real kick out of it himself.
Well, now there's less monsters.
Just a bit. It's a good thing, and I know how to.
He seems quite taken with you.
He is quite smart ass. All right.
I don't have the key.
I don't know how you get into that lighthouse. I really don't. We've got another puzzle here. An old watcher of the sea, before his demise, cursed the waters that ruined his eyes. So he played a trick on the ocean deep, the waves to fight and havoc to wreak. And in doing that wrong, lost his soul's song. You can't use guns on... It's using video game logic. Video game logic, you can't bust down a door with a gun. Trickster. Watcher of the sea, before his demise, cursed the waters that ruined his eyes. Watcher of the sea. Wise elder doll. Let me double check. Do I have a watcher doll? No. So it'd be wise elder doll. That's not... Wise elder doll. No. Wait, it would be trickster. Old watcher of the sea. Curse the waters that ruined his eyes. Eyes. Wise elder doll? Ah. That's it. Oh, Jesus, really? Alright, so we should have okay, none of that can be opened. Yeah, there's a lockbox here. Not bad. Ammo and a some painkillers. Don't want to go that way. Alright. This looks like another puzzle.
Another cult stash?
Yes. Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute. I think I've got this one. Alright. One is the 2 down arrows. Or 2 down triangles. 2 is 2 up triangles. And 3 is 2 down triangles side by side. Alright, so let's do... I think I screwed that up. Alright, hold on. I think I did that wrong. 2 down. 2 down, 2 up. 2 down side by side. Two down, 2 up. There we go. Getting the Anderson brothers on board would be a big win for us, so I'm offering a $100 Superstore gift card plus a year's worth of free coffee at the Oh Dear Diner to whoever gets those 2 to join. Let's get recruiting. They would never join the cult. They are not those kind of people. So you would have a hard time recruiting them. Okay, so let's put these two in our shoebox for now, because we don't really need these at the moment. Okay. Yeah. Oh, actually, hold on. What's that medallion? Increases quality and quantity of resources found. Nah. That's fine. Alright, let's get the hell out of Dodge. We'll take these down to the road. And in doing so, we need to stop by the beach very quickly to grab our reward for solving that one puzzle that we just did. At the lighthouse, the ones with the doll. Because our footprints are coming down here. So there's our gift right there.
I'm getting quite the charm collection.
This bridge got fixed quick.
Quite the show that artsy fella put on today, eh?
I loved it. I had half of my...
See you around!
Yeah, no, don't need that either. So we'll put that over here too. Alright, save our game with a quick save. And let's get out of this freaking town. Shit. I accidentally clicked on Cauldron Lake. Alright, so it's going to do a cutscene here, but we need to, yeah, we need to go to the Oh Dear Diner instead. Yeah, so the game allows you to revisit old places that you've been in case you want to look for collectibles and unlockables and anything you've missed, which is pretty cool. But we don't need to be here. I'm pretty sure I've found everything in this location. So we want... Fantastic. I wish the first location, like the location you're supposed to visit, would appear first. But no, fucking Sam Lake. He adds the location that you've already been to as being the first choice. And then the second choice is the one that you're supposed to go to, which is very fucking confusing. So dumb. But anyway, whatever. So we're supposed to go to Bright Falls, not to Cauldron Lake or Watery, which is the two that I accidentally clicked on. There we go.
Alan Wake. My name comes up, your books come up, you come up. I've read them. There are echoes of my life in there that makes me feel like someone's been watching me. What happened to Alan Wake? The unanswered mystery. Never expected to find you alive.
Ah, my head's killing me.
I think you like using people, Wake. Taking their lives and twisting them into your stories. And when someone gets hurt, it's kick-ass material for the next one. Shit! Spilled my coffee.
Take it you're not a fan then, Agent Casey.
This is not your playground, and I'm not your fucking creation.
It doesn't work that way. You can't.
I think you like using people, Blake. You like using their faces.
It's very complicated to make fiction come true. I saw visions of what's happening, what will happen. Dreams. I tried to use them in my writing. I understand how dangerous it is now. Even with a paralyzing amount of planning. I think I stopped writing. I think I gave up. But there's a manuscript. Maybe I forgot not to write. The dark place makes you forget. I just want to fix this. Find a version of the story that fixes everything.
Shut up! Get down! FBI!
We want the rider!
No one else needs to get hurt!
Fuck off!
Hey, what are you doing? Scratch! It's close!
Stay down!
Wait, I need a gun!
No chance. FBI!
Crazy! Look out! It's coming! It's there! What the fuck?
Hold it! Freeze! It's here!
I had escaped the dark place. So had the dark presence. Scratch. He was here, in Bright Falls. I could feel him as a growing pressure in my head. Stronger by the minute. Why didn't he kill me with the rest? What did he want?
Okay, so when Alan Wake,
get out of here.
When Alan Wake was on the ground like that and screaming that Scratch is here, blah blah blah, the whole reason he woke up covered in blood and with, like, you know, human entrails all over the place and shit is because Scratch possessed him. And this is what Scratch did. When Scratch possessed him, the demon Scratch, he viciously murdered everything. And he, now that Wake is no longer possessed by Scratch, he's just like, what the fuck? What happened? What is all this? Now, the whole reason I know how demonic Scratch can be is because we actually have to fight him later on in the game.
We were on the same side in this fight. Strength in numbers.
So we have to fight Scratch twice in the game. Later on. He possesses two people. And he is completely insane. Okay. So we want to get out of here.
I need to protect myself. A gun and a flashlight. How nostalgic.
Such a nice, peaceful town until Alan Wake appeared in it. Now it's just
still alive.
Demonic.
Did you know that Scratch's last name is Ann Baltz? That's what that other guy was talking about in the chat before.
Oh, okay.
Read about it.
Scratch my balls. Scratch my balls. Did that give me ammo? Kinda. Alright. But I got no... Where's... I just want to get rid of you because you are pissing me off.
Restless dreams.
These were the cultists the FBI were after. Were they letting themselves be taken?
Did he
Or
just
the dark presence
leave?
not discriminate?
Alright. The fuck ever. I'm not wasting bullets if he's just gonna wander off.
The pressure in my head was unbearable. Scratch was getting closer. Stronger than ever.
So if you guys are wondering why they're not attacking me when I'm in the light, it's because if a Taken is possessed, or if a Taken is possessed, if a human is possessed by the Taken, which these guys are, they can't see in light. So they can't see whatever is in light. So if we're standing in a light source, we're invisible to them. It's not until we leave the light source that they're able to see us.
Casey!
I would rather not fight if I can. And he got possessed again.
Fuck. The pressure eased off. Scratch was further away. I could think again. Casey.
Casey, I'm coming! Casey!
FBI, drop the knife! Elmo?
Saga, you don't understand.
Positive ID. Alan Wake. Agent Anderson. Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. I'll take it from here.
Out cold.
Wait. This is my case.
This is no longer an FBI investigation. The case has been transferred to us.
This is bullshit.
Noted. We're moving the evidence and paperwork from your field office to our base of operation at the sheriff's station. Any other pieces of evidence with you? Anything relevant?
The clicker. I can't trust them with it. Nothing comes to mind.
Okay. Then your work here is done. Hey, you did well.
Wait! My partner, Agent Casey's MIA.
We'll look for him.
He's my partner, damn it!
Agent?
I should be...
Go home.
Careful moving Wake. They think he's a para-utilitarian.
No. Fuck this. I was so close to getting the clicker to Wake. I'm not done here. Not until I find Casey. Not until my family is safe from this horror story. Tor and Odin were in the photo with the clicker. They might know how it works. I'm off the case, but I can still visit family.
Hello?
Saga, it's Tor, your grandfather. About time you were coming to visit, kiddo.
How did you know I was coming to see you?
Never mind that. We have bigger problems. We're losing. Oh, fuck. Fuck you, you fucking hag. Fuck.
Shit. Something is off at that nursing home.
Ha ha ha. What a phone call.
Right? Yeah, that was an interesting phone call for sure. We don't want to switch realities. I'd rather just play this in the order that they ask us to play it. But switch reality means that we can play as Wake for a bit. I don't know if it would work at this point in the game because Wake is... No, it wouldn't actually. It wouldn't. It would cancel it out because Wake is arrested, so you wouldn't be able to play as him anyway. Am I going the right way?
Another cult box.
Oh, it's one of these ones. These are easy. It's just a... Oh. God damn it.
Cold box? That's like buying from Amazon.
That's like buying from Amazon. I buy from Amazon all the time. Shut up. You saying I'm in a cult? Dude, that's where I buy most of my games from. Like, my classic games. Not my modern stuff, obviously.
Another rhyme.
Wait, there's a rhyme here, but there's no freaking toys. Unless... Oh, there they are. No? Hold on. So what's the rhyme if there's no... Mother, may I go outside, may I run and play. I say to you, my daughter dear, go outside and play, but only in the light of day and only round the trees. So grown, never near the lake, my child, and never may you drown. So, child. Unless there's a... Is there a daughter character? Hero. So child doll. Go outside. Mother, may I go outside? Mother doll? Yeah. Okay. Where... What? Where's the... Oh, here we go. Is it leading me down to the safe house? Yeah, I feel like it is. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna need a bigger charm bracelet.
Yeah. gonna need a wolf to stop freaking attacking me. That's what I'm gonna need.
Oh, shit.
What? Why did he just stand there? Alright. So obviously the Valhalla nursing home is not there. So there's a trail.
At least this isn't like the 35mm game with all those dogs.
You were saying? As it can be. Valhalla nursing home. Oh. What were you saying, Stu? About the dogs? Yeah.
But you have a gun.
That's true.
And the dogs don't kill you in 5 seconds.
No, well, they're possessed by the Taken. They won't attack me now, because it just went from nighttime to daytime. The Cursed Forest ends up doing that a lot. It'll switch between nighttime and...
Torrin Odin claimed to be my family.
Evening, I guess.
I know Logan and I never lived here. But I don't know enough about my family history to say they're not my relatives. Mom only ever said my grandfather was bad news. The less I knew about him, the better.
Saga had slid into a nightmare. A growing amount of evidence said her daughter was dead. Saga couldn't accept that. Wake said it could be undone. But Wake was gone, in the custody of the Federal Bureau of Control. Casey, her only ally, was gone too. She was alone. Agent Estevez had pulled rank on her, stonewalled her, shut her out of her own case. Saga refused to give up. She needed answers. Torrin Odin Anderson would have some. A family visit, then. No one could blame her for that. Saga was trapped in a horror story. It was manifesting itself around her like the darkness of a mental illness, pushing her deeper and deeper.
Yup. Already got the answers to these. Torrin Odin might...
Is this a Leisure Suit Larry game, with the pushing her deeper and deeper?
Really? No? Jesus Christ. Tor was about to tell me something. Alright. Is Tor okay? Well, we don't know that yet. So, let's pop this up.
I need to get the clicker to Wake and close this damn case. Before my family gets dragged any further into it.
At Stu's game reviews behave lol.
Oh no, he's allowed to do that. I mean, look at me. Look at what I say on his channel, right? It's only fair that I let him be like me. The cult tried to kill Alan Wake. So cult ritual.
Doesn't look right.
No, really? Cult goal. Okay.
Lewis, he asks if every game I play is an LO game.
I don't always say that. I say that sometimes, I will admit. Enter the watery overlap.
Oh.
And, overlap, the overlap.
At Stu's game reviews, Larry would be glad.
Stash found in the woods outside Bright Falls. Stash found at the watery lighthouse. Nursery rhymes. Oh, we got a lot of these. Found at what? Bright Falls. Oh, shit. Not what I wanted to do. Alright. Let's go back. Nursery rhymes. Found at the watery docks. Watery. Found at the watery lighthouse. Mother doll used to solve dolls. Doll. All right, I think we're done. And you may wonder why this is important. It's important because it drives the story forward. Also, if you get stuck at any point in the game, you can actually go back to your headspace, which is what this is called. So this is not a real location. This is like literally, well, I mean, it is a real location.
I think I'm going to stream Britney's dance beat.
Oh yeah, not a Leisure Suit Larry game, not an Allo game. All right, let's go make ourselves present.
I was just getting the...
Don't care, lady.
Oh.
I'm
Saga?
FBI.
What's up? Hello, Rose. Thought I'd swing by, see the family. Not a bad time, is it?
Oh, no. I was just, you know, tidying I'm so glad you're visiting again, Saga. But Odin and Tor can't see anyone today.
I was just on the phone with Tor. He invited me over.
Sorry. They had a little too much fun on our trip to Watery and need to rest.
I need an excuse to get in and talk to them.
That's too bad. Okay if I say hi to the other residents before I go?
Sure. They always love visitors. Come on in. Not smart to be outside when the sun goes down.
I love the architecture. I always dreamed of living in a haunted Victorian manor.
What does that have to do with this?
You say that like it's your first time here.
This place isn't haunted. It's a senior zone. That was a weird... That's a weird thing to say. I always wanted to live in a haunted Victorian mansion. Well, I mean, the relation would be that this is a Victorian mansion. Because she's an idiot. I'll close it for her. Rose is literally an idiot. She's dumb as a post. She was in the first game too, but she was a lot younger. But she's so stupid, man. She's like completely brain dead. You are strong. You are successful. You are confident. Okay, 6-year-old. This is a reference to Alan Wake 1. This was the freaking cardboard cutout she had in the Oh Dear Diner in Alan Wake 1. You can actually hear flies buzzing against the window. Jesus Christ, detail much? Oh my god.
Somebody here is Wake's #1 fan.
Yeah, she's insane.
Rose?
That's the difference. She's not his #1 fan. She just wants to freaking... I don't even know. Like, look at these. These are so creepy. I was wondering if you could help me. Longing internally. Will serve you pancakes. You were my muse all along, Rose. Naughty Alan. Be my light in the darkness, Rose. Okay, like, first of all, Alan Wake's married, so kind of creepy, but not just that. No. just no. Oh, we've got another commercial by these two idiots.
I agree, Ilmo. A perfect morning for me to drink this coffee I'm holding. Oh shit, this coffee is shit. Yako, did you just drink a regular brand coffee? I did. My perfect morning is ruined. And all because of your shit coffee. If only we could have good coffee. Hey, what's that sound? Oh. Ilmo, look, it's the Bright Falls blended organic coffee from Old Deer Diner. Oh, wow. I've heard that the health benefits of this coffee include increased energy, improved eyesight, better lovemaking, and deeper connection to animals. With a thermos full of hot coffee close at hand,
Love the props.
always prepared for what comes next. How does it taste, Jaco? I feel like $1 million. Thanks, Old Deer Diner Coffee. Bright Falls Blend Organic Coffee is brewed with care right here in the Pacific Northwest from coffee beans that are sourced locally.
And on the bottom in small letters it says it does nothing LOL.
Don't forget to try the delicious brunch special this month only for Deer Fest.
Oh yeah, no, that's the joke. Is these two guys? They're actually main characters in the game. They're the ones who run that.
Stu's game reviews publicity.
They're the ones who run that Cult of the Tree that we. Do you know the guy that just tried to stab Wake, Alan Wake? That's the dude from that commercial. So that person, the live action version of that person, of that character, in the FMV segments, he's actually a stand-up comedian from Finland, if I remember correctly, because Sam Lake is from Finland and all that shit. So all of the characters, with the exception of Alan Wake, Alan Wake's voice actor, I should say, and Saga Anderson's voice actor, who is British, everybody else is from Finland. And so Jaco and Ilmo, those characters, the two brothers, they're actually one guy. It's actually one guy playing both those characters, and he's a stand-up comedian from Finland. And honestly, he's brilliant in the game. He's so funny.
Oh, thought I'd lost you. Here's some of our residents, or as I like to call them, our little Vikings. Look who swung by, everyone. Norman, clothes.
This is Stu in a couple of years.
Where are your clothes?
I'm headed back to the sauna with Artie.
Just another day in Valhalla. I should really get back to work, Saga. But feel free to spend some time with Mandy May.
Why is everything so dark in
It's good
here?
for them to have company.
I get that it's a senior's
Tor and Odin
home,
are here
but
somewhere. Need to find them.
I get that it's a senior's home, but like seriously, why is everything like pitch dark? It's like they're not allowed light or something.
Do either of you know where I could find Tor and Odin?
Odin is sleeping upstairs, but your grandpa's been acting crazy. He got electrocuted when he smashed the telephone.
Don't make up stories.
Why did
Tor
he-
went loopy and smacked himself in the head with that hammer he's always carrying around.
Tor is hurt.
What?
Something's wrong with him.
Both scenarios sound
It's
terrible.
dark because we don't too much money for electricity.
There you
When
go.
he got
That's
electrocuted, it
that's
looked
what
like
it is.
a bolt of lightning hit him. Wham! Zap!
Thank goodness Blum took the hammer away from him. It's not Tor's hammer, no matter what he keeps saying. Blum has his moments, even if he is a Russian.
Hey, you can't say stuff like that.
Okay. It reminds me of I picked up this adventure game a couple of days ago. It was on sale for $2 on PlayStation, and it's based on an actual sub that blew up basically in 2020, and it's called Kursk, and it's an open worldish kind of game, and you're serving on board this Russian nuclear sub. It's a really good game. I plan to stream it at some point. But the one thing I did notice is that they're very against the Ukraine in that game. So it's a Russian game, and it seems like every step in that game, the characters, the other Russian crew members, they're always jabbing at Ukraine. They're always insulting Ukraine or making fun of Ukraine. And I'm just like, okay. it was just a bit crazy, honestly.
That's some fascinating network, Mandy May. What's your inspiration?
Oh, I don't know. It is what it wants to be. Taking a break from making those little ornaments for Rose. Do you knit?
I dabbled when I was pregnant. Socks, mittens, the usual stuff.
Oh, how about knitting me some underwear?
One more cruel remark from you, Norman, and I'll put this needle in your ear.
Yeah, I'll join her. We'll each grab a needle. It'll be like our little shish kebab. Shishka Norman.
Norman, put some clothes on. What if that towel slipped? No one wants to see your meat basket.
Not until I've gotten more sauna.
Okay. I think we're done in this
Ati,
nonsense.
This is your home. You don't need to keep cleaning. I take that mop away, but I know you'll just find it again.
Kyllä. Mutta once after being told no. Why rest when you are bored to work? Eikö niin?
And you know Mr. Blum doesn't like it when you take his work clothes. Why don't you go pick a song from the jukebox?
Yes, box Olli Ray. Just thinking about it makes my dance foot waggle. Kyllä näin on.
So Adi is actually from Control. That's where he was first introduced. It was the game Control, and because Alan Wake and Control are set in the same universe, they put Adi in Alan Wake 2 as well. He's actually a Swedish actor, or Finnish actor, I mean. He barely speaks English in real life, so I mean, yeah, that's why he acts kind of strange in this game.
Hello there. Saga Anderson.
Eipä siinä. Name won't make the man worse. Even a Swedish name. I'm Ahti.
Anything good on that jukebox?
We try to do good, but only Prime comes out. Music from my Swedish brothers, old gods of Asgard. My pals, the perkele Vikings. Perkele.
Were you in the band?
Minäkö? No. Perkele saatana, en ollut. Not so much sweeter.
Thank you, comrade.
But we have shared a stage or two.
Do you know where I could find the Andersons?
Oh, you can never know where. Only a seaman can know that. But even the seaman can't know everything.
Fair enough. Thanks anyway.
Alright, so we've talked to Adi. Yeah, we should probably ask.
This is getting a bit risque.
How is it getting a bit risque? What the why? I'm confused.
You said I'd been here before. When was the last time I visited? Let's see exactly what she thinks she remembers.
Oh, it's been years. We were all so sad.
He was talking about bodily fluids and what they do or don't know.
Oh, fuck this. My daughter didn't drown. You're remembering wrong. She's at home watching Night Springs with her father.
Mm-hmm.
It's useless. I need to stop the story. Mandy May and Norman said Tor is hurt. Why didn't you mention that earlier?
At Stu's Game Reviews, what?
On his noggin? It's nothing. The residents like to exaggerate.
Uh-huh. I need to check Tor's room.
Alright, so I'm going to find a save spot, and then we're going to, before we call it a stream, I'm going to show, I know you've already seen it, Lewis, but I'm going to show Stu the live-action segment that you saw last time, because he's never seen it yet. And I think I would like very much for him to see it, because I want to get his opinion on it. But before we do that,
Yes,
I'm just going to, yeah.
Old gods of Asgard. So Odin and Thor had a band and everything.
Before I do that, I'm just gonna raid shit. What? No, I opened the drawer. Okay. So we need to find a room that has
This is Thor's room. More moonshine. Was this a drunken rampage? This place is a mess. And Thor's not here. I need to keep looking.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. His room just looks like a tornado went through it.
I know that Stuart's gonna complain anyway. Face blue smiling.
I don't think so. I think you'll enjoy it.
He was drunk and watery. Or is this something more serious? That woman in the painting looks like Mom. Was I born here? Or is this more of the story?
I guess I should talk to him while I'm in here.
Can you hear me, Odin?
Yeah.
Odin Anderson? Can you hear me? I need to ask you a couple of questions. Odin?
Yeah. The only way to talk
He's in no shape to talk.
The only way to talk to him is through profiling, which we'll do in a sec. What I really should do is, like I said, find a save spot. Oh, not her. Are we there? Okay, perfect. This is a save spot. That's what I was hoping for.
Poor thing.
Now, it seems odd that she's always petting the deer heads. That's actually a unlockable. That's if you find all the deer heads, you get a trophy, obviously. But also, there's a counter. When you go into your headspace, there's a counter that tells you how many deer you've found so far in the game, how many deer heads. And when you find them all, I believe you get something for it. We're going to shove some of this shit away. I'll do a quick save, and then we'll quickly hop into his headspace. I should put the case board shit on the board. Thor's bedroom has been smashed.
Nope.
What? Painting a moment eye with Odin and Thor in Odin's room. Oh, yeah. Tornado Odin. Okay. This is still locked, right? Yeah. Is there any more that we can put up? We got another Alex Casey lunchbox. We've got two lefties. And then lunchbox found in Bright Falls. Alright, that's all done. Let's profile on Odin so we can actually talk to him without him mumbling like an idiot.
Odin's in rough shape. What happened to him?
These are our twilight years. There's darkness in the water. We have our little tricks. And so do you.
What's happening? It's never felt this way before.
You're all grown up, Saga, dearest. And you're back just in time. The forces of darkness are eating away at us. We're too old and weak. You have the power in you, like all Andersons.
What was that? He wasn't a projection. Odin was really here. We were connected. Are they really my family? Is that why this is happening? I've never connected to someone like this in my mind place before. How is this happening?
I was glad to answer your call. Vikings are born travelers. You are a seer. You can see the truth. But your grandpa will want to tell you more himself. Wouldn't want to steal his thunder. Tor is in danger. You can save him.
Is my mind place more than just a mental technique? Sometimes my mind place even baffles me. Is this the reason? Is there something more than intuition behind it? One thing at a time. Tor is in trouble. Once I help him, he can maybe tell me more. You said Tor is in danger. What's going on?
Darkness is drawn to the spark. Tor only thinks with his hammer, never his head. The Prince of fucking Darkness is making a comeback. Tor's marked by darkness. I can feel it. Is he in his room? It wants to take him, and then take me. Beware of Cynthia Weaver. Bad things happen in the wellness center. Don't let her drag him under, Saga.
Does Prince of Darkness refer to Scratch? Is Tor becoming taken? I need to find him before it's too late. Stop this before more people get hurt. I found a photograph of you with the cultists. How are you involved?
We're too old for this brand of crazy, but we'll drink with anyone who's offering. The cult's been on our asses to join for years, but we already have our band, and those damn fools don't know what they're dealing with. No wonder they want a pair of legends.
Tor and Odin are not part of the cult. The cult thinks there's something special about Tor and Odin. I'm starting to see it too. I found Wake's clicker. What can you tell me about it?
Cut off from Tom's lamp. It washed to the shore. Good work getting the light switch. The light switch is like an amp. You can play rock and roll without it, but you won't blow anyone away. Art, like Tom's writing, can change the world, but the light switch will crank that change to 11.
The clicker has the power to change the story. To save Logan. This confirms what Wake said. I can't let Scratch get his hands on the clicker. By Tom's writing, Odin must mean Wake.
Alright, so we're gonna, now that we've gotten all that information, let's, we'll head into here. We'll manually save our game instead of doing a quick save. And that'll put us... Alright, so we'll exit to the main, we'll load. Okay, so Stu, if you're still here, we're gonna go into a segment that occurs a little bit later on into the main game. But I want to get your opinion on this. Lewis has already seen it, as has others. So we're going to be hopping right into this right now. This is a part of the reason why Alan Wake 2 is nominated. You're not Herb. This is part of the reason why Alan Wake 2 was nominated for Game of the Year. So we're going to be hopping right into this. I'm going to show you the segment, and after it's done, you can tell us your thoughts on it.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time we wanted to do something a little different. A deep dive into who he is as an artist and as a man. Where he comes from, where he draws his inspiration, what demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury.
And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Why can't he move his ass a bit more?
So you were drawn to stories early on.
My dreams would light up my imagination.
And you had nightmares night and day.
Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away.
Who, you?
So true.
So here is the clue of hope to remember. Visions, they come true. Bend the light switch to.
So this is a long segment. It's not even close to being over yet. It's I want to say it's about 20 minutes in length with all the stuff that goes on, but pay attention.
And the award goes to Alan White.
That was just a little
sequence interactive.
That was all interactive. Yeah. So I'll explain how it was done after it's all finished, and then we'll get your opinions on it. But basically, I want to give a little fun fact here. This award that's sitting on the table for him to grab is a weapon used in the game. But if you look at it closely, it's actually a Game of the Year award. It's literally a Game of the Year award. It's the exact same award that developers win at the Game of the Years.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away. But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. You just say you lived a jaded lie. Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
Tom's ain't before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage. Away from the city, a romantic getaway.
All right, so you're made to think that this is where it ends, but it actually isn't. So we enter into this room. He's thinking
I
that
didn't
it's
see that coming.
Yeah, nobody saw that coming. Nobody who played this game ever saw that segment coming. I'll explain the technical aspect behind it after we're done with it, and how it almost got deleted from the game.
A vision.
And which is a shame because everybody loves it. Like if you look on YouTube and you see people's first reactions to it, 90% of the people are just basically in tears, just blown away. It's a segment that is not ever seen in video games, especially when you consider the fact that he's got. I think Sam Lake said in interviews that he's got a minimum of 50 FMV videos playing in synchronization through those segments as you're walking. It's nonsense, and but I'll go into more of that detail once we're done.
Pretty insane.
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
So this is used all throughout the game. This is Alan Wake's deduction board. So basically, what we want to do is write a song end. The final chorus brings the song to its climactic end. So we write that into the game. And here we go. Enjoy.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Champion of light.
Catchy, right?
Herald of darkness. Lost in the... Ai, Swedish brothers, perkele. Ai, että nyt on kyllä, joo. Laitto pojat jenkkakoneet soimaan. Atana. Champion of light.
All right, so I'll go into some technical aspects. So when Sam Lake, when this game was in production, and Sam Lake ran it by his crew and basically said, "Here's what I want to do," they kind of looked at him like he was insane and said, "What?" They're like, first, we don't know if that's even technically possible to like have billions of FMV sequences running in synchronization with each other on separate screens, and then
I thought it was very cool, but they overdid the dancing animations a bit, and they still have issues with the lip syncing.
Okay, so first of all, it's got nothing to do with lip syncing. So there's two actors playing Alan Wake. I think I've mentioned this multiple times before. So a Swedish actor, Ilka Ville, is the live-action Alan Wake. He barely speaks English. He's well, I mean, he speaks English good enough, but Alan Wake is supposed to be an American character, so they use him as for the live action segments and as the face model for Alan Wake.
The African American guy, a few times, the voice was not in sync with the audio. Does he also have two actors?
I'm not sure.
I noticed it really with that guy.
So the black dude is David Harewood. He's in a lot of Marvel movies. He's British, so I'm not sure if they used a voice for him or if he. No, it must have been his real voice because they performed this live at the Game Awards as well. I'll link the Game Awards video to your Discord, but they performed it live at the Game Awards, the entire song, the entire segment, and they brought everybody. They brought the backup dancers. Alan Wake was there. Fucking Sam Lake was on stage dancing with them, and David Harewood, the black dude, and Matthew Peretta, who is the American voice actor for Alan Wake. So for Alan Wake in general, it's two people playing him. It's Matthew Peretta, who is the voice, and then it's Ilka Ville, who is the face and the character, basically. Another thing I want to try and do is try and get Ilka Ville on my channel, because like I noticed the other day, I was just surfing on YouTube, and I found a YouTuber who's got less subscribers than me and you combined, and he had Ilka on his channel. He was like interviewing him, and I'm like, so this guy is just willing to like go on anybody's YouTube? That's what it seems like. And he's really chill. Like, he's really nice. Really nice guy. And it would be kind of cool to like get his insight on all of this. I know, well, I mean, he's probably answered that about 1 billion times, but I mean, I know he had a blast doing this game, as did everybody. But going back to the technical aspect, having all of those screens be in synchronization with each other, and I'm sure you've noticed, I kind of made it obvious when I was playing the game. On the floor it says, stand here for guitar solo, or stand here for this, or stand here for that, or enemies here, or something like that. It always says that on the floor as you're wandering around that entire interactive music video. So everything is in tune to the player. All those screens that are playing all around us are in tune to what you are doing. They're not just playing randomly. They're playing at intervals. So like the music will change based on where you are in that segment, where you're walking, what you're doing. It's complete craziness. He also had to sync up the choreography of the dance moves, because each of the dance moves, so each screen had one specific character doing the dance. So on one screen it was Alan Wake, on another screen it was Sam Lake, on another screen it was David Harewood, and then he would have to synchronize each one individually so that they would all line up with each other, and so that each character was dancing the same dance at the exact same time, even though they're 3 separate videos or multiple separate videos. Then, on top of that, the fact that they didn't know if it would nuke the fucking consoles. Because they were like, well, this is the first time anybody's ever tried putting like billions of 4K FMV videos on a screen at once, and then having the game play, the actual gameplay revolve around that. So on top of having to render all of those FMV screens at the same time and have them synchronize with each other, then you had to worry about rendering the game itself and having the gameplay elements at play on top of all of that. So when he introduced that to like his crew, they thought he was insane, because he was saying in interviews, they were like, this is crazy, nobody's ever done this, what are you doing? What's your goal here? But then it worked, and it became the most talked about thing in video game history this year. Like, I mean, everywhere I go online, every website I've been to, everybody's been talking about it and been like, this is amazing. And it really is. It's really cool. There is a background to why this is happening, but basically, short form of it is that Scratch is trying to keep Alan Wake in the Dark Realm, and by trying to keep him there, he's like basically throwing things at him, like the music video and stuff like that. He's trying to entice Alan Wake to stay in the Dark Realm and not escape to the real world. And so he thinks that by shoving him into like this entire musical segment where he's involved in it, that it will be like, he'd be like, oh, that's cool. This is actually pretty cool. I've never done this before. We should stay here. But Alan Wake is too headstrong for that, and he's like, yeah, well, that was cool. That was okay and everything, but I want to get back to the real world. So that's the entire segment that is. It's the demon Scratch trying to fuck with Alan Wake. None of that actually happens. It's all like, it's hard to say if it actually happened or not, because you see Audie, the janitor, singing the song. So maybe it did happen. I don't know. It's very, very difficult to explain, but Sam Lake has always been like that for his games. He's always kind of like, his games are always just something. They're always pretty cool, but they're just very psychological. And I think that's why I like this game so much. It's so different. It's so unique. And but yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. But in my opinion, I think they did a fantastic job. And having them perform that entire segment at the Video Game Awards, I don't know. It was amazing. I don't know what else to say. It was so good. I don't know. It just blew me away, and
it was really awesome.
I'm really glad that. So, okay, another two things that I want to say is the budget behind this game is insane. It's close to, not exceeding by any stretch of the imagination, or slightly going over or anything, but it's close to $1 billion. The budget for this game, it's insane. The only game that we know of right now that has exceeded $1 billion, we're talking $5 billion for the budget of this game, is Grand Theft Auto 6. There hasn't really been a game that's reached the $1 billion range for a budget yet. And the closest
GTA 6.
Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, the closest we've been is Alan Wake 2, and GTA 6 is obviously the first to exceed $1 billion. But this game's amazing, and the more impressive thing about this game is this is also the first time a developer has ever thought to include, for a New Game Plus mode, a director's cut. I've never seen another game do that. Normally, New Game Plus just means...
How do you win the money back from almost $1 billion?
in sales, and he exceeded that. Alan Wake is one of the most popular games out this year, aside from Baldur's Gate 3. He also won 6 awards at the Game Awards, if I remember correctly. He didn't win Game of the Year. That went to Baldur's Gate 3, but he won for best writing, best directing, best music. He won for quite a few things. I was so happy. I was so happy that he won, because I don't think he's ever won. I don't think Sam Lake has ever won an award for all the games he's done, because he did Max Payne 1, 2, and 3. He did Quantum Break, Control, and now Alan Wake and Alan Wake 2. And I think this is the first time he's ever actually won awards for his game, was Alan Wake 2. And you could tell that it affected him emotionally on stage, because the very first time he went up on stage to get his first award that night, he could barely talk.
We
he was
should
like,
talk about this in the podcast. Please, let's take notes in the Discord, guys.
I mean, we could. We can talk about anything really in the podcast, and anything. I mean, like I'm already involved in Olaf's podcast, and literally we with that podcast we just talk about anything. There's always, as long as it's related to video games or movies or you know, current media and stuff like that, there's always an appeal for everybody in these podcasts, right? We talk about the latest games, it doesn't even have to be the latest modern games. It could be the latest Atari games that Stu's been playing, whatever. It doesn't matter as long as it's something that entertains all of us. And, you know, the things that entertain all of us are video games, movies, that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's very easy to just steer a podcast in any direction at that point with those kind of stepping stones in place. But yeah, no, like I think they did a fantastic job. I've never seen anything like this before, and not just seen anything like this before. I've never seen anything like this pulled off so well, because it really is a revolutionary on a technical aspect, how it was done. Yeah, no, it's incredible, and it just goes to show you the power of these next-gen consoles and what video games are now capable of. And God only knows where we're going to be in the next couple of years, right? I mean, if we're capable of this right now, give us another year, 2 max, and we're going to be exceeding what this is. Like, it's crazy. I mean, and I mean, just even, I mean, Stu can probably back me up on this. Even just playing VR games. I remember when I first tried a VR headset back in the 90s, and this was when they weren't even available in stores. Canada's Wonderland, which is a theme park in Ontario, they had them set up. And I think the game that they were having you try was... it was either Doom or it was something like that. It was one of the id Software games, and I remember trying it, and I thought it was pretty cool then. But I never thought, as a kid, you don't think that, oh shit, you know, this technology is going to be in my hands at some point. I never thought that. Nobody ever thought that back then. We just thought, oh, this is cool. This is something unique, but we didn't think that we'd own one, let alone be able to dive into VR games whenever we wanted to. And not just that, have a VR headset that, you know, is 4K compatible. Like, if you were to ask me back then, would I think that a VR headset would be readily available to the general public and be 4K compliant? The answer would be no. I would think you were insane. But with the latest games out now for VR and PS5 and all that kind of shit, it's crazy. Like, I mean, playing Assassin's Creed VR on the Quest 2, and I don't even have a Quest 3. I've got a Quest 2. Stu's got the Quest 3, which is probably even better graphics, to be honest. But I mean, it's still 4K at the end of the day. It's still a 4K headset, just like mine is. it's insane because it's the equivalent of playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey on your PS4 or PS5. It's the equivalent, except the difference is that you're in first person, but the graphics are still the same. They're not blurry. You know what I mean? They're not blurred out for VR. They're not lower resolution. They're the same damn resolution.
If I live in the U-States, I would have bought all the tech-related gaming.
Yeah, but it's crazy because, like, I mean, it's the same. It's the same detail that you would get if you were playing a game on a console. So now picture that. Picture like your best game on your console, whatever it is. I'm using Odyssey as a reference, but Odyssey, because Odyssey is in Assassin's Creed VR. So you picture those type of graphics in a VR headset in first person. That's what it looks like. There is no downgrade of graphics. It still looks the same. It looks exactly like it does on your PS4, your PS5, your PC. It's crazy. Like, I mean, and it's so interactive. I don't know. It's just blows me away, dude. But yeah, no, like, so this kind of tech is really impressive. And the more I see it utilized in the latest games, the more I'm in love. Now, going back to what I was saying earlier about New Game Plus. So this is New Game Plus right here. It's called the Final Draft. This was a free update right after the game.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
What? Who's Leroy Jenkins? But anyway, so what I was saying, sorry there, Stu. What I was saying was, so New Game Plus and Alan Wake. So after the Game Awards ended, I think like a day or two afterwards, they released an update for Alan Wake 2, which added New Game Plus. This is New Game Plus right here. It's called the Final Draft. You go in there, it tells you to pick your save where you beat the game, and then you start a new game. The difference is when you start a new game, all the characters... This is the best part. All the characters all the characters believe that they've already been there. It's the funniest thing. So when you start a new game and you're investigating Cauldron Lake as Saga Anderson, she's like, haven't we done this before? So the characters realize that they've already done all the stuff that you did with them before. And not just that, the New Game Plus mode adds a whole bunch of deleted content on top of that. So it's reason enough to play the game again. And then if you want even more reason to get Alan Wake 2, they have 3 free DLCs coming out next year. Story-length DLCs, which continue the story even further. Like, it's crazy. Like, there's so much. He's invested so much money and time into this game that he just wants everybody to be in love with it. And we already are. I mean, but it makes me even more excited to see what the DLCs are going to be, because I'm already in love with this game's story. So to have 3 story-linked DLCs coming out for it next year, hell yeah.
After this, Google Leroy Jenkins.
Google Leroy Jenkins? Alright. Well, anyway, I've rambled on long enough, folks. Thank you for tuning in. If you left during my chat there, I don't blame you in the slightest. But thank you very much to Stu's Game Reviews, Lewis, always asleep. I'm not sure if Lester was here earlier. I think he was. And Joshua from Adventure Game Hotspot. So check out, folks, if you haven't already done so, check out Stu's Game Reviews and Adventure Game Hotspot, both of which stream some really good games. Adventure Game Hotspot tends to go for the more modernish games sometimes, but he does play a lot of classics too. And then Stu's Game Reviews for your Atari games, TRS-80, all the old stuff that old fogies like me and Stu grew up with. but that a lot of younger generation are starting to really appreciate, which I like. I have a lot of friends who never grew up with Atari or any of those consoles or anything like that, and yet have a big appreciation for those kind of games. And they're actually subscribed to Stu's Game Reviews already, but they feel like the classic games will always be better than the modern games. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I do appreciate good classic games. I definitely do. And you can find that nowhere better than Stu's Game Reviews, where he covers all of that.
Don't forget to write in the Discord grotto.
Don't forget to write what in the Discord? What am I writing in the Discord? You're talking about for Stu's podcast? Well, that's on him. If he wants to, I ran the idea by him. Now, what we can do to up our numbers is we could do a podcast on my channel, and then the next week a podcast on his channel, and alternate back and forth, and then bring on. I know he had ideas of bringing on other people, like bringing on like Always Asleep and other people. I think that's a great idea. I really do. I'm all for it. I'm ready to do this whatever. And I'm willing to advertise it wherever as well. Like I'm willing to advertise it.
Have a lit talk in the voice channel.
In the voice channel? Well, I know that how Olav does it. He does it through Discord. Like I don't know. He's using Discord. We sign into a Discord, and then he broadcasts it live through OBS.
I have a horribly scarred voice.
You have a horribly scarred voice? Why? Scarred or scary? Why do you have a scarred voice?
I am really embarrassed of how I sound.
But you don't sound bad. Are you talking about in general, or are you saying that you, lately, because of your cold or whatever?
Scarred and scary.
You don't... Your voice is not...
Stu's Game Reviews, I know I have watched your streamings, lol.
I mean, you don't have to sound like the next fucking...
I'm just making shit up, Jeremy.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to sound like the next radio DJ to be on a podcast. Nobody gives a shit about that. I mean, yeah, I go over the top with my voice in my live streams, but I just don't want to bore people. At the end of the day, that's what it is. I just don't want people to get bored, so you just be over the top. Hello, welcome to Stu's Game Reviews. Today we're going to be talking about the latest in video games. I don't know. You know, just go crazy. But, yeah, so anyway, thank you very much for everybody tuning in tonight. I hope you had a wonderful time. So the next stream we will do is more of Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora. And then on the 23rd, we're going to be streaming a Christmas game. And then 24th...
I promise not to put you in a cyborg suit for our podcast.
Jesus Christ. The fact that I know exactly...
In a few minutes.
The fact that I know exactly what you're talking about. Son of a bitch, man. That's funny. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting you to say that.
Cyborg suit, please.
No, he's not referring to that. He's not referring to RoboCop. Oh, shit. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, damn, man. Yeah, no, I would prefer to not be a robot. But, I don't mind Stu's. I don't mind Olaf's podcasts. I haven't been a part of them in a while because I just got back my proper streaming mic, and I'm still slightly recovering.
Check out Pirates of the Geek Vortex.
Yeah, check it out. I haven't been a part of it for a while. I plan to... I think his next podcast is this Friday. It'll be the last one for the year. I'm going to be in that one. But so far, I really haven't been joining them because he's changed it up a bit. And he's like started to want us to play games with him through Steam and then do the podcast while we're gaming with him. And I'm not a PC gamer. I mean, the only PC games I play are like classic stuff. I don't play modern games on PC. I don't even think my PC can handle modern games. So I was less enthusiastic when he mentioned that. I was like, oh, okay. So, it's your channel, dude. You do what you want, but I don't know if I'm keen on doing a podcast while we're all playing a game together, some multiplayer game. Just doesn't seem interesting to me. Plus, I don't know how that would work, because you would like be focusing on your game and then plus focusing on the podcast. Like, we're multitasking like crazy. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, no, I'm down for a podcast at some point, for sure. And we'll figure that out. I also want to stream at some point, Stu, if you're down, the Atari collection with all the 12 new games that were added, because I think that would be fun as well. And we can go back into the Atari collection and stream those new games, and we get your opinion on them and everything, because you probably played them. Because there's some Atari games now that were added.
Let me know.
Well, no, you let me know. I can do it at any time. You just let me know what's good for you. It doesn't matter to me.
Nobody watches the stuff I stream anyway.
Shut up. You got more viewers than I do. What are you talking about?
No, you let me know.
I let you know? Listen here, my friend. I'm telling you. Let me know. I'm ready anytime. You just come over to my channel, or you talk to me on Discord and you let me know. Because I'm ready. And plus they have a lot of the Atari games and the new Atari games that they added. There's some that were what are they called? I forget what they're called. The newer Atari games that fans made. I forget what you call them. But there's some in there as well, in the collection
Tomorrow
now.
Should work, or Tuesday.
Tomorrow I'm fine with. Tomorrow's Monday, yeah. Yeah, whatever. You just message me on Discord. We'll go from there. But anyway, guys, you guys have a wonderful night. If you missed any of the previous live streams of Alan Wake, simply go over to my playlist section and look up Alan Wake 2, and you'll find all of the previous live streams in there. You'll also find the Pirates of the Geek Vortex podcast, as well as all the videos, as well as all the videos I've done with Stu's Game Reviews, Olaf Productions, all that kind of stuff. You'll find in there as well. And as I said, we'll be doing Avatar over the next couple of days, probably after we do the Atari.
I'm gonna stream at the top of the hour.
At the top of the hour? Yeah, that's fine. So anybody still in my live stream right now, please check out Stu's Game Reviews. He'll be streaming in about an hour. We don't know what he's going to be streaming, but it's usually something good. So check that out. He's also gotten into VR lately, so he'll probably stream more VR games at some point. So if you're interested in VR, check him out as well.
No Fool in 8 minutes.
No Fool in 8 minutes. Okay. Well, it said... Well, then my bot's mentally challenged. But of course, we all know that. Because I swore it said an hour. 8 minutes. All right, fair enough. So check him out in 8 minutes then, not an hour. You can check somebody else out in an hour, but check him out in 8 minutes. But, yeah, no, I definitely want to collab more with you as well, Stu. I was looking back at our old videos where, like, the James Bond one, that stupid James Bond adventure game, where you had me voice Q in it. I thought that was fun, and watching that again, that was pretty fun. I enjoyed doing that, despite falling asleep halfway through some of it. I remember the one night I was like dozing off, and you're like, "Are you still there?" I'm like, "Yes."
Welcome to join my streams, dude.
Well, yeah. Well, you gotta let me know. Like, I'm not just gonna hop into any one of your streams. It's got to be like a 2-player game or something that you need my voice work for. I'm not just gonna be there to be there. That would be kind of weird.
Discord voice channel to talk about the podcast.
You fallen asleep on your own stream. I remember that. I remember that too. I remember the one time you're like, what were you playing? I think it was Silver Case. And we were all on your stream. And then you just started mumbling something about a crate or something. I don't know. It was the weird. We were all just like, huh?
It happened like 5 times already, lol.
It was so funny that one night. We were just like, is he okay? Did he have a stroke? But yeah, no. Yeah, no. Just let me know whenever. I don't care. But it's got to be something like even if we do the 2-player Shredder's Revenge or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But so I guess we'll aim for the Atari Game Collection DLC tomorrow or Tuesday. You just let me know in Discord, or I'll let you know, or whatever. We'll go from there. But anyway, guys, I think that's it. I've rambled on way too long. The stream is almost 4 hours. Yeah, maybe I'm talking too much. You think? Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you soon at the Gamers Grotto. Take care once again. Have a wonderful night. Tune in within the next couple of days. We'll be doing Atari Collection, Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, and of course on December 23rd, our Christmas stream, which this year is going to be How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the game. Yeah. This game just came out recently, by the way, and it's really good. It's really good, especially if you grew up. Now, this Grinch game is not based on the Jim Carrey movie, so if you like that, throw that movie out the window, because this game is based on the original cartoon and the original book. And it's damn good. So we'll be streaming that on the 23rd, and until then, guys, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you soon.